Hey everyone, welcome back to Furious Cars. Today, we've got something really exciting, especially for folks who love budget-friendly, practical, and iconic cars, the return of the Tsuru. That's right, the 2026 Nissan Nuevo Tsuru is here, and it's back with a fresh look, modern features, but still holding on to that old-school affordable car charm that made it so popular back in the day. Before we get into all the juicy details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on more real-world car reviews, especially cars that matter to real people. Now let's dive into this new chapter of an old legend. Alright, let's start with the looks. The new Tsuru doesn't try to be flashy or over-designed, it keeps things clean and honest. It's a compact sedan with slightly modernized lines, but you can still feel the DNA of the original. The front end has a wide black grille with the Nissan logo front and center, and the slim LED headlights give it a sharper, more confident face. The bumper is clean, with just enough sporty design to make it feel youthful without going over the top. From the side, it's simple and functional, no crazy creases or big flares, just a smooth, slightly boxy design that's all about practicality. The back is just as clean, with LED taillights that look neat, a small integrated spoiler, and a very usable trunk space. It's compact, it's tidy, and it actually looks kind of cool, especially in that metallic red or the classic silver color. Inside, the Nuevo Tsuru is all about doing more with less. No, you won't find fancy leather or a panoramic sunroof, but what you do get is smart layout and functionality. The dashboard is basic but well laid out. There's a 7-inch touchscreen that handles the basics, Bluetooth, media, rear camera, and yes, it has wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The climate controls are old-school knobs, which I actually prefer because they're just easier to use. The steering wheel is chunky enough to feel solid in your hands and has a few useful buttons for volume and calls. The instrument cluster keeps it simple with analog dials and a small digital display in the middle. The seats, surprisingly decent. You get fabric upholstery, some bolstering, and just enough support for daily driving. Front seats are manually adjustable, of course, but even tall drivers can get comfortable. Rear space is actually good for a compact sedan. 2 adults in the back won't complain too much. There's decent headroom and legroom, and you've got cup holders, USB ports, and even rear AC vents in the mid-trim. Trunk space is another strong point. It can swallow your daily groceries, school bags, or even a weekend luggage set easily. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. Nissan went with a 1.6-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 engine, making around 118 horsepower and 154 Nm of torque. No, it's not a rocket ship, but it's tuned for reliability and fuel efficiency, which is what most buyers will actually care about. The engine is paired with either a 5-speed manual or a CVT automatic. If you want that classic, connected driving experience, the manual is the way to go. But the CVT is also smooth and fuel-friendly, perfect for city driving or traffic commutes. Driving the Nuevo Tsuru feels exactly how it should, light, predictable, and easy. The steering is soft but responsive enough, visibility is great from every angle, and the ride quality is pretty decent for a budget sedan. It soaks up bumps reasonably well and doesn't feel floaty or disconnected. If you're used to older Tsurus, you'll notice this one feels more refined but still keeps that rugged, daily driver feel. Fuel economy is where this car shines. You're looking at around 18 to 20 km/h in the city and even better on the highway. Fill the tank and forget about it. And because it's a naturally aspirated engine, maintenance is going to be straightforward and affordable. Spare parts won't break the bank, and this is one of those cars that just keeps going with basic care. In terms of safety, Nissan has added all the essentials. You get dual airbags, ABS, traction control, rear parking sensors, and even a rear camera. Mid and higher trims come with ESC and hill start assist. It's not packed with radar cruise or lane keep tech, but honestly, for this segment and price, it covers all the must-haves. One of the best things about the Nuevo Tsuru is that it's not trying to be something it's not. It's not pretending to be a performance car or a tech-heavy luxury sedan. It's honest. It's for people who want reliable, no-nonsense transportation with just enough comfort and modern features to make life easy. Whether you're a student, a small business owner, or just someone who needs a solid daily driver, this car fits the bill perfectly. The new Tsuru also brings that nostalgia for people who grew up seeing or riding in one. It's the kind of car your uncle probably drove to work for 15 years straight without a problem. And now, in 2026, it's ready for a new generation with smarter features, better mileage, and modern design, while still being built to last. So what's the bottom line? The 2026 Nissan Nuevo Tsuru is one of the most practical, honest, and affordable cars you can buy right now. It doesn't scream for attention, but it gets the job done every single day. It's simple, solid, and dependable, everything a car in this segment should be. Expected price. The base model starts at around $13,500, with the mid-trim around $15,000, and the top-end automatic with all features going for about $17,000. That's a killer deal considering the value you're getting, especially in today's market where even budget cars are becoming pricey. So what do you guys think about the return of the Tsuru name? Was it worth bringing back? Would you drive this as your daily? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today's review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you stay updated with all our latest uploads. Thanks for watching Furious Cars, and I'll catch you in the next one.